everyone, welcome to my video. So I am Tashana Collins, an executive chef at the Catalina Resort and Spa. Today I'd like to share just a few information with you guys, just for you to know, have a brief idea of, basic knowledge of what it may actually take in being a chef, especially when you have to do it with a lot of pastry. So just to let you guys know that even though when we're saying we're doing cake baking, it takes a lot of different methods just for different outcomes too. There's this method that I really do love. It's called the creaming method. Basically, that's where you incorporate. You actually use sugar and fat. You can use shortening, um, margarine. It can be blended in by adding. You mix. During creaming, small air cells are formed and then incorporate into the mix. So this mix becomes larger in volume and also softer in consistency. So that's the mixing method. There's also the sponge method too. We also have like the rubbing in method. This is actually one of my favorite as well, because this is where you have the flour and you put the fat into the flour. You just use your fingertips to massage it, and yes. And also we have the all-in-one method. Basically, this is where they say you the same amount of everything. You use the same amount of sugar, margarine, flour, and you just mix everything in one. So they are a lot of different faults in everything we do. They are different circumstances based on the procedures we take, the knowledge we have about whatever we're doing. So they are a lot of faults in cake baking as well. We can also have different results and different outcomes based on what we do. We have the first one I want to share with you guys is collapse or sunken cakes. So this can actually be a result of too much sugar, too much liquid, or too much baking powder. We also have the cake with peak top. These are for like if you're doing insufficient aeration or beating, overbeating, or too much batter. You notice after baking your cake has a crack or a peak on the top. There's this other one, it's called a tunneling. So if you do a inadequate mixing, lumps, a lot of lumps, or a lot of unmixed fat in the butter, you notice that your cake or your pastry comes out with a lot of tunneling or holes. We have when the cake is too tender, too much egg, too much sugar, too much mixing of the batter, right? I have a lot of friends that are actually guilty of that. So just to let you know that, guys, cakes are categorized in different categories. The first one is the pound cakes. This is where if you add a pound of everything, so a pound of butter, a pound of sugar, a pound of egg, a pound of flour. There's also the butter cakes. Those are some tasty ones. I really do love them. There's also the sponge cake too. So cakes can be categorized in three. I'm giving you three just now: pound cake, sponge cake, and butter cakes. Even though we're doing pastry, we still want to ensure that after baking and presenting, our cakes are looking nice and presentable and attractive. So they are different types of icing and coatings that I like to share with you guys, where that you can actually use on your pastry and your cakes. For coating, I would suggest whipped cream. It gives a lot of flavor and taste, so that enhance your cake's taste by adding flavor to the cream. There's also buttercream as well, that it's really flexible. It can be used as a filling for cake, also as coating. We have the royal icing that a lot of persons are aware of. It actually solidifies into a hard outer shell of drying, and it's really beautiful with the royal icing. We have a fondant. This is a popular icing that a lot of persons use. It can be worked into different shapes using carvings and decorating tools. Right? So back again, the reason why we use the function of icing is to contribute flavor and richness to the cake and improve the cake's appearance. So you want to know that, you want to ensure that, hey, I just put in my heart and soul in baking something. I want to ensure that it looks so good after presenting, right? It also improves the keeping quality. So it forms a protective coating around it. It seals the moisture and flavor and allow it to be eaten even couple in a couple of days, right? It with the the icing too. I cannot remember just a few weddings I've been through. I've never seen anyone there that has a cake without icing on it because it has been used in a lot of special occasion. Cakes become more festive with frostings and decoration. So icing, coating, they really do a lot for your pastry and your cakes after baking. So, guys, I hope you do learn a lot from my video. Thank you so much for watching and enjoy.